Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Frozen, and today we're back with some more Moonlighter, because I want to chill out for a little bit. Although, I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but there is some lovely person who has decided that they wish to do some hedge trimming right outside my window. So, there may be some of that in the background, but hey-ho. You know. Needs must and all that, right? Okay. So what are our plans at the moment? What do I need to do? It's been a while. It has been a while. So, let's look at the overall diary. I need to get the cores, so that's the first thing on the list, so we can get those ready for the next day. And also, steel ingots. And to defeat some puppets. Let's try that then. See what we can do. And also we've got to get enough, well, we've got enough money, but we need to get the resources to upgrade stuff as well. So, as we go do all that, have I done the silly thing of like, oh no, I haven't. Okay, cool. Don't need that anymore. That can disappear into another thingy. So we know it's sellable. We're getting a lot more resources now, which is kind of nice, right? So we got a lot of stuff to sell. I'm also having to kind of readjust, like, all the stuff on my desk at the moment. Because I'm having a... I don't know, just like, stuff doesn't feel in like the most comfortable positions. And the problem is, if I move them other places, they kind of have the block screens and stuff like that. So I'm just kind of like balancing what I can out. Though. Yeah, how are we all doing? I am doing alright. Kind of having a nice weekend and stuff, and kind of just chilling out. I am looking to stream tomorrow, on Sunday, if you're catching that. Although, for some of you, that might be a very awkward time, depending on when I am streaming. Because, as I kind of already said, looking to stream at 12 o'clock GMT, which is midday, for everyone out there. So, yeah. Not too sure how that works with everyone else's plans and what everyone does on a Sunday, but that's kind of where I'm looking to do it. And I will hopefully look into that for the foreseeable future. But it may be one of those things where I adjust it a little bit and do it on a Saturday, depending on just whatever's happening in my life and stuff like that. Like, I think next week it'll still be Sunday, because I've got stuff on Saturday, and then, yeah. At least that's the plan, right? That is the plan. You never know these days, right? You never know. So, yeah. If you can make it, appreciate it. If not, don't worry. What I'm going to be streaming, no idea yet. Still haven't figured that out. Although there is some stuff I want to kind of try out. Let's do some enchanting real quick so we can have some, like, decent armor. Yep. Do that on you. Do that on you. Couldn't upgrade these to have... No, do the bow, the bow, the bow, the bow, the bow, the bow. Upgrade the bow, deal more damage. I know I'm wasting money here, I think, but... Hey, why not? And my poison sword and shield? Yeah, might as well. Actually, no, that doesn't do enough. Ah, whatever. So let's go resource hunting. That is the main plan to start off with. And I think we had the last one in the 6 days, we got to go to the banker to do some cool, weird stuff. So we're hunting for the cores, so I think we got to defeat the mini bosses on each level for those. And then the steel as well, which I'm not too sure how to get that yet. I think I've said this before, this game is probably only missing like a, you know, a Monsterpedia, which is kind of annoying, because it basically means I don't know where to get, like, some of the stuff, right? Like, that's pretty much the only thing that I think it's actually generally missing. Okay, let's pick up what all this stuff here is. Now, what does this actually do? Use. I can't use it anymore. Interesting. No idea. But yeah, But I'm looking to get back into doing streaming again and stuff, and what I stream may vary. But I might get some other stuff kind of done today to test-wise for streaming to see if I can get it to work or not. And if not, then we may try some other things. More or less because I want to try some stuff out, right? Like that's the main thing. Oh, so you can only use that while you're fighting. It's kind of annoying. I got flamed. But yeah. So it's entirely up to you whether you want to kind of join or not join. I didn't mind. But you can always catch the stream after the fact. Just if you do join the stream, you can tell me how much of an idiot I am. I will say I am the king of doing stupid stuff consistently. I explained to some of the people that I knew that most of my friends take the mick at me for all the rubbish I end up getting up to, right? Like the dumb, idiotic things I end up doing, and they're like, "You are the smartest, dumbest person I've ever met." What is it? It's that kind of notion of the fact that, like, I'm not smart, I'm clever, right? And what you find is clever people will tend to be able to kind of work their way around a system rather than actually using the system for the advantage that it was designed for, right? So that's kind of what I end up doing. At the same time, because the fact that just makes me seem smarter than I actually am, people then look at me and be like, how can you be an idiot about this, you know? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, why would I know that stuff? And apparently then that's my fault, you know? Although, other plans and stuff like that at the moment, ooh, yeah, we got the core, that's really nice. We'll just go down to the next floor. I am looking to, with some friends, to do like an ether drift draft again, because we did one for the Innistrad Remastered, which was kind of nice to do, and we kind of enjoyed that, so we're kind of looking to do the same thing for the next expansion, or I say actual expansion for the game, so the card-wise for Magic the Gathering, which is kind of nice, because I enjoyed it last time. Oh, we'd lost the chest. Disappointment. So that's kind of like something we got in the works, where we'll set that up. And I'm slowly getting a commander deck set up again, which is kind of nice, right? I am looking forward to that. It's taking me a bit, but I'm collecting cards and stuff, and I'm trying to figure out what the best way about it is to kind of like collect all this stuff, because yeah, like I haven't been doing it for ages, so it is one of the things where it's like, is it better for me just to have like a bunch of like cards as backup for other stuff that I might end up want to be doing, right? Because like I have like some old cards I had from like the odd things I kind of picked up here and there, mainly for like sealed drafts and stuff like that I entered in like small little mini tournaments and stuff through my local game card shop at the time, wherever I was living, and it's not enough to kind of like design a deck around, but they're kind of like other cards, and I don't think I could do like a standard deck yet that I would enjoy, so that's out of the question, as well as, you know, expense. But I probably could get a commander deck to go, you know, like a cheap one that rolls around some like really unique, cool combos and stuff. And I've seen some like tokens and like +1/+1s around. I am always a green menace, I will admit that. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm the guy that comes in with a, you know, I never play mono green. I think that's the most interesting thing that people look at me and like, what do you mean you don't play mono green? I'm like, I don't play mono green. I like playing green. I really do like playing green, but I don't play mono green. Never play mono green. Smoldering Eye can just go away because it's going to be a pain in the backside to try and do that. That can go away as well because I don't like it. That's just the one we've already got a stack. And we'll leave it there. No idea why I don't like playing mono green, right? Because like mono green would really sit well with the playstyle I like doing. Of like creating really big things. But I tend to be quite stubborn, so... That is right, I am stubborn. I don't do what anyone else wants me to do, I do my own thing. So yeah, maybe I am doing something stupid every time I design something up, but... Let me be me. Cool, we got that, that's there. Okay. So we could face the boss in this level straight away, and we might as well at this point just take the healing and move on. I haven't used the potion yet either, so that's pretty good. Oh. Oh, come on, really. So yeah, I'm enjoying getting back into Magic again, right? I think more than probably actually playing it. Oh, I died. Oh. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, because I didn't cut the stuff in the actual slots that I wanted to keep it, and now I'm going to be punished for that. Huh. Is playing again something where I don't actually lose time? We'll find out. We'll find out. I am an idiot. I know I'm an idiot, but... I don't know how I took so much damage, though. You know? Is that like just like storing stuff in it? I don't know. Or does it like convert items? I can't drop stuff. I don't know. But yeah. I still do dumb stuff consistently, every time. Chooses not to heal. Oh my god. Okay, we'll wait for that before we fill it up, because we want a full inventory. That's kind of nice now to know we've got that on this floor. But other than that, have been playing Avowed, and although I think some of the criticism of the game is fair, I think there's a lot of negativity around something just because someone's an idiot, right? So, maybe I probably should explain myself a little bit, right? When I say stuff like that, right? So, like, the game, the design, and stuff like that, like, I've been doing some of the side quests as well recently of the game, and I haven't really found, with the side quests, that there's any really big glaring issues in like the writing and stuff like that. Like, it's mediocre in some cases, it's kind of smart in others, and it's terrible in other places. Like, there's a mixture of different things with a bunch of different kind of like interesting choices. Whether they actually have an impact in the game, I don't really know, is the answer to that. I don't really know yet, because I haven't really got that far. And there's also some really weird stuff, right? And I mentioned this in another video of just like when this weird stuff happens. And like, hang on a minute, what? No, I can't pick that up. So, kind of, what do I mean when I say like weird stuff? Normally it's like an overreaction to something. Yeah, we'll get rid of those. And those, we haven't got enough of that. I should probably have enough of those as well. So it's like you'll think stuff, oh yeah, I can just say and do this thing, and then like instantly the reaction of the NPC will be like way over the top for no specific reason other than the fact that they just like... It's like when someone gets offended because of you happen to mention something, right? Like, it's that sort of over-the-topness, where it's like, they go from like a 1 to a 10 instantly, and you have real no notion of why they went to that way. But, yeah. Other than that, I think the game incentivizes melee combat quite a lot, which is kind of interesting. Has put me down sort of a certain build path at the moment I'm going with. So unless I get like really good like magic items and like uniques for it, I may change that up. But there are some interesting things. And what's silly is that the game incentivizes you to do some of the side questing a little bit. So what I mean when I say that is there's this one quest that you do which gives you an item that allows you to regenerate your mana while you're standing next to your companions, which is, as a mage, kind of like really useful to have, because you only can collect mana back because of enemies died, and you go over to their corpse and be like, yes, I am going to steal your soul to reclaim my magic. Right? So you literally have to walk over to them to get that back, and it's kind of a bit kind of like, oh, okay, that doesn't sound like a great idea, really. But, you know, I'm not a games designer, so... I know nothing. Nah, I mean... Like, it just incentivizes melee combat rather than range combat, which I feel like is a little bit of a downer on that, because it means that... And... for other people that probably have watched the Hades video I put up, and I specified about the fact that the offset class, like the classes you pick at the start of the game, seem to incentivize this by giving you a melee weapon at the start. Yes, the mage class gets a melee weapon as the first weapon at the start. They get given a knife as the first weapon they have, which actually made the tutorial a lot harder than probably needed to be, because you had to be up close and you get no constitution modifier. Does mean, though, my battle mage build is a go at the moment, although we're just mostly focusing on the battle side of it. But, you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I'm not gonna... I'm looking at the game objectively as just a game to lose your time in, right? Not as something like someone's hiding political messages, because the problem with a game like this that is designed around you having these kind of like really tough decisions is there's always political messaging behind it, because you've got to show every side of it. My argument will be is whether the game shows every side of those political messages, right? That is my question. Like, will it only show one side and denounce all others kind of thing? If it does show both sides, kudos to it. Absolutely fine. No issue with it. If it only shows one side and never the other, and, like, you don't really get the option, then yeah. Also, I will say I have come across with some of the side quests and some of the, I don't really call them quests, but, interactions you can have with some of the people within the world. The dialogue options aren't clear into the outcomes that they will give. Right? Now, I don't know if that's me and I'm just misreading it, but I think there's one interaction, sorry if this is spoilers for people, but it's not like anything like that major big, or maybe it is and I've mucked it up already for me, who knows. But there's an interaction with a couple of guards that are guarding like a lift, and there is a body in front of them, and kind of like, I'm assuming they've killed this person. They say they've been trafficking some illegal materials or whatever, and decided to basically chuck those materials in the river so no one else could use it. You know? Which is kind of the option that I say, like, well, I don't see the materials, where are they? Kind of like trying to catch them in their lie as such. But instantly that ended the conversation. I was like, oh, was that the wrong option? And of course I hadn't really done like a manual save for a while, and autosave was quite far back, and I was like, I ain't going back just to figure out like if these guys actually killed this guy for no reason. But it was an interaction where I was kind of like, I kind of wish I could explore that more. But didn't know if that was going to be the case, right? Actually, you know what? I've got the thing I wanted. Let's just go to the next floor while this thing, right? Cool. And we'll find out if death is a problem. But yeah, it was kind of one of those things where I was like, I kind of wanted to find out, like, is this just like an actual kind of like story beat that I could like have an interaction with, or is this just kind of like one of those one-offs? And yeah, I might run through with like one of the other characters I was setting up with as sort of like the early game parts, being like, actually, is this something where I could have done more with it? And we'll go from there. Oh. But as far as it goes, yeah. Was kind of a bit on the disappointed side by that one a bit. You know? And not like in a bad way, just more like in a bit, oh, okay, way, you know? We'll send that home just so I actually have it at home. Apparently I need this item and that item, so these guys can go away. That can be taken out. That can be taken out. Anything else that stacks, so we'll just see what this is. Okay, it is a core. So yeah. Is it as bad as everyone else is suggesting and all that stuff? I don't really know. Like, I would say no. Is it better than what they're suggesting? Not really either. But I think there's a lot of I think there's a lot of stuff where people are now kind of going the wrong side of this whole kind of like DEI inclusion rubbish and everything else as well, right? So, like, yes, okay, they affected games, they had problems with themselves and everything else as well. Like, we saw the impact it was having on an industry and everything alongside it. The issue now you've got is, okay, so it's all falling off, but now you're probably... it's crying wolf, right? I probably would more equate it to. You know? At this point, I would argue that these people are essentially finding stuff that is not a result of the whole, what they would class the woke movement and things like that. It's more a result of just, like, how the games have been going for quite a while, that they're kind of now just, like, trying to counteract, right? Hey, this is the person that's meant to help me out in my store. Interesting. At least that's what they look like, right? Coincidence? I think not. Oh, come on, really? Oh, drink a potion. Another one. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in, like, what everyone else's thoughts are on it, right? Like for me, I will agree that, you know. Oh, really? There are some weird stuff with how some of the stuff is ongoing, right? I'm never going to deny that. I've noticed weirdness. I say weirdness, right? Oh, really? Oh, I died again. Because the word. Yeah. Oh well. We'll go back to town now. That's fine. I died twice. Just not enough potions or defense, isn't it? So... Okay, so yeah. The day has moved on. We have failed. That is fine. We get it. We're going to fail that as well because we probably won't get it. But I will leave it here for today. We failed miserably. That is what's happened. And now we got to see what happens as well. But anyway, if you do enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.